Hello everyone, I'm Corvin and this is Plant Basics. In this episode, I'm going to attempt to propagate the sad looking pothos vine. I'm going to do node cuttings on this plant because I can see some of the nodes are still active, and I'm going to lay them out in a tray with soil and put it in a plastic bag to really increase the humidity. So the first thing to do is to cut the nodes. So if you're not familiar with what a node is, each one of these little bumps where there's a root coming out is a node. So those are all our nodes. So I'm going to look for where the active nodes are, or ones that look, so I think it will be from this piece onwards. So I'm cutting this off and discarding that piece. And then each one of these, there's a little active node there. You can see there's like it looks like a little growth point that's kind of coming out. So those are all the active nodes. And I'm going to cut these into these little kind of pieces, and yeah, I'm not hopeful, but I want to experiment and try and see if something can maybe come from this piece. I'm going to take off these leaves because they are really not looking great. Oh, there's actually a growth point coming out there, so that's could be a good sign, and that looks like a rot on the stem. So okay, let me just take this off. Cool, let's see what we have. So this will add what we will plant that anyway. See if that works. Then that piece has a growth point. This has quite a nice growth point coming out of it. This piece I'm gonna discard. There's also a growth point. Just cut that a bit shorter. So this is the size that we're kind of working with, and this front piece is very weak, and I don't think that's gonna do anything. So now we have all our pieces. So I'm going to fill up this tray with soil. This piece we're also discarding. This is just my normal mix I use. You can use something specific for propagation if you want to, but alternatively you can also use sphagnum moss. Put some sphagnum moss in the tray. I didn't have any sphagnum moss at the moment, and it seemed to be a bit of a mission to go and get, especially to do this, and I'm not sure of the success rate. Okay, so the soil is rather dry, so I'm gonna wet the soil, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down these pieces, but with the root into the soil, if that makes sense. So kind of just put them down with the root going into the soil. And I'm going to give them another spray. Okay, now the most important part is to put them in the bags. So what the bag will do is increase the humidity and hopefully encourage like the roots to grow into the soil. And I'm also going to actually spray into the bag, and that's just gonna get the humidity that you need, really. Yeah, that seems to be enough. Now I'm going to close up my bag, and there we go. So I will report back in maybe about 3 weeks, and we will see what happens.